We created a business requirement document, right? Yeah. So we will make it BRD document. So here we have all the business requirement, and BA will get this complete requirements so that we can create functional document or architecture document by following it. Yesterday we came up to delivery partner, and so the delivery partner job is once a delivery partner receives notification about a delivery, he or she will assign a agent to pick and courier the order. And every stage of delivery, every stage of delivery, he or she will update. So customer can able to know where his or her order is. Okay, once agent delivers order, they update the status into system that will notify seller and updates the system as well as item delivered. Okay, so till here, from basically the product flow will happen from seller, right? From seller the product flow will happen. So since seller adding onwards to customer buying till deliver, here the life cycle of a product will end. Okay, and the settlements, they may need different system for doing payment settlements, or maybe via bank they can able to do that, and a different system they can maintain. Okay, different payment settlement system, or any other applications required to fulfill all their requirements, they can design such all systems. So here if we try to cover, right, the end-to-end e-commerce application, so starting from admin to delivery partner, we can create use cases. Okay, so this is the business requirement if product owner agrees with. Okay, so we can get sign off. Looks good. Finally, once this document review is done, get sign off from product owner. Okay, maybe sign off in the form of you may send the documents to sign, or email confirmation, something via document or email sign off, something, right? We should get it. Otherwise, after some days, product owner say, no, no, you forget some requirement that I told you already, but you forget to add in the requirements. it will increase the time and efforts. So we can't bear it, right? If it is a large scope change, here and there he can add small changes, but not a full requirement, right? So once the sign off is done, once the sign off is done, right? Once sign off is done, we can take it forward to, once sign off done, we can take this forward to, take it forward to development. We can take it forward to development. Okay, so he can between he can write functional document. Just a minute, yes. Yeah. So once this business document is done, right, using the using this information, right, BA can let us draw this phase by phase, right? We will draw everything here, and we will keep it as done. So starting with product owner, product owner shared the complete requirement, then BA documented it, BA prepared a document, he or she documented it, document and sign off. Done. He documented it everything and the sign off is done. Now BA will share it with the technical people or under guidance of, under supervision of technical people, or if he is a technical BA, right? If he himself technical BA, what he will do, this is completely business requirement document. Then himself he can able to deliver, convert this in the form of functional requirement to document, where you know he will be documenting the same thing using UML diagrams, so that easily we can able to understand what users we have, what they wanted to do, what is the sequence of each use case. Clearly UMLs, unified modeling language. Okay, so it's a universal language, like via document via you know uh, pictorial presentations, anybody can easily able to understand. Language doesn't matter, right? When you see a picture, easily you can imagine what it is. So using UML diagrams, he can able to create clear functional document, and or else he can take help of technical people. He can involve BA along with the technical people, prepare it. Okay, if you don't know, if he is capable, he can do this. So now we are at this step, right? Now we are at this step. So how it will be created? We can choose any UML. Most importantly, star UML. I have okay. Use any UML tool. Earlier days we used to have a rational row software to design these UML diagrams, and that is a huge software. You can use the simple star UML, or there are many online tools. Okay, many online tools also there. You can use them like eDraw, one of its okay, a great tool for designing UMLs. eDraw Max something, eDraw, eDraw Max UML. So eDraw Mind, eDraw Max, eDraw Full. I have eDraw also. You can draw using this eDraw software as well. I don't know is it evaluated version or not. Yeah. So here you can see you can write, you can create any kind of diagram here. Okay. New roadmap, organization chart, horizontal timeline, or what else we need? UML, case study, sales promotions. So much help we have here. I don't see any UML. Okay, let me do it with the star UML. Okay, the main important diagrams here for the FRD is to understand the application well, right? At least you cover here as part of this diagram use case, and once after use case is done, the main important thing is entity, entity diagram, and the sequence. These are very important here. Sequence diagram, use case, entity, and the sequence diagrams. So using these three, anybody, a fresher also can easily able to understand how to design the system. Okay. So if I go more in depth into use case, right? Use case design, how we will design here. Take new model, add diagram. Here you have multiple options: class, package diagram, object, com- component, develop, deployment diagram, use case, sequence, ER diagram. You can create data flow, flow chart, anything. Importantly, I believe if you can have at least use case diagram and the sequence and the ER diagrams, right? Information is very clear, like how to design the system. So let's start with use case diagram. When you choose use case, right, as part of use case, we will be having actor and use case and the relation. Okay. So actor means the users, how many users we have in the system, who is using the system, and what he wanted to do with the system. Okay. So admin, starting with admin, right? If you draw admin is one user, and as an admin he wanted to do multiple use cases. We can put that use cases here. What he wanted to do. Admin manage, managers, manager users. He should be able to create them, update them, delete them. So that he need to create a direct association. My admin should be able to do it. What else as admin he needs? From the business diagram, business document, you can understand as admin. So this information also we have, right? If you want, you can mention this. What information you wanted to manage: name, email address. Yeah, up to here is enough. Okay. So that information we will put in low, very low level, diagram. This is very high level to represent or to say what he can do. And admin may have some reports, right? He should able to see the reports. He should able to see reports: annual sales, monthly sales, quarter wise sales. He should able to see that data. If you want to provide reports, you can provide to him, and you can copy it and keep it into another presentation. New, create a document, FRD document. So use case diagrams. If you want to put here, you can create. Oh, can't able to copy it. Huh? Okay, I'll use snipping tool. Okay, add the picture. Oh, only pic I need. Using snipping tool, you can create some guides also. Like if you want to create how to use the system, okay, you can use this. Copy it and save it. So admin use case one is done, and the next use case: manager. As a manager, he should be able to manage sellers. So as part of it, he can able to create what are all that activities means. Maybe if you need, yeah, of course, promote, demote also we need, right? Uh, so that also required here, along with creation, right? uh, he should be able to uh, what we documented. As a manager, should able to create sellers, verify seller, product each time, and promote or block. Okay, so promote and block. So to block, there are various reasons, right? with reviews based block, or based on the customer direct feedback also he can block. Or if his license is not valid no more, he can block also. Today one seller added into the system, no longer his license is uh, you know active to the government. So in such case also they can block. So we'll think all that scenarios. And as a manager, he can able to review products. Next, he should able to review the products, so that products he can approve once the review is done, right? He can approve products, or he can decline. He can approve or he can decline. While declining, he may mention reason also why he is declining so and so product. And as a manager, he or she should able to create delivery partners. Same like users, right? He can promote or block them. Promote may not require, at least to block. He should able to block the delivery partners if their delivery services are not good. What else as a manager he should do? As a manager, should able to delivery partner and promote or block. He should able to create. Okay, okay. He will ask to upload everything, right? License document, agreement document. During creation, we will consider all these as a parameters. Now let's capture this as well. Okay. Copy and put it in FRD. So manager use case also done, and seller. Just a minute, guys. I'll just come back. Okay. Yeah, class diagrams also we can have, but mostly entity diagrams should be enough. Class diagrams means almost very we are going very in depth into it. During application also anyway we have to write, right? So if we done with class diagram means the same classes we are going to have it within the application. So we can have all the interfaces, classes, so that during coding directly they can see what class need to implement, from which interface they need to implement. Full picture they will get as an architect or as a technical leader. If you can able to create that much information, application scope is very clear, including class diagrams, so it will not deviate. So when you assign some story, they will go and directly see for that use case, what class diagrams you have, what entity diagram you have, instead of spending a lot of time, right? They can easily able to accommodate the logic. Without all this documentation also nowadays development is happening. There people used to take a lot of time. They will not have any requirement clarification. They don't know what is the use case. They don't know how many classes need to write, but still it is working out. People are very hurry to do the directed development without all this documenting part. Am I audible? Hello? Hello? Okay. No discrepancy, right? No. Yes, yes. Okay. Cool. Now, the another user is seller. If we talk about seller, he should able to or manage his products. Manage products. Only allowed products he should able to add into the system. So based on his license. So if you try to add all the products which are not there, if you don't have license for it, manager may decline it. Okay. So managing products in the sense he can add the products. Finally, he can review and approve himself, review and submit for approval. Before, instead of having a direct page there, he can add a product and submitting into the system. He will send it for the review. Okay. Review, I mean, he will do the review and he will submit for the approval. Once the area manager approves it, right, then that product will go to customer. That product will go to the customer portal. Customer can able to see that particular products. Okay. And from products point of view, what he should able to do, manage products means everything will come here. He need to include the brand, he should able to create the item colors, description, item images, pictures, videos, everything he should manage from here only, from this use case. Okay. So the parameters we will discuss. Okay, for each the parameters, low level, what are all parameters we have, and what other capabilities we have. Seller, as a seller, right? Seller can able to manage all his brands. He should able to create products and keep it into the temporary. Once he verify everything, he can send to manager for approval. Once manager approves, this information should available to the customer. And this manager approval part already we draw, right? This approval part, review product, we added for the manager also. So he can approve or decline them. He can do approval or decline. So from manager end that is covered. So here basically seller will send, then manager will do that. Along with that products information, he or she should be able to add discounts and cashbacks. So during adding this product, or once he add to the, already products are there, and no longer they are selling. Let's say he added products this year, still that products are there in the Amazon for the next year also. If you want to do clear his inventory, whatever old products he have, maybe he can apply some offers also to the existing products. So from this portal itself, okay, valid association. Okay, from this products, okay, he should able to add promotions, add promotions, like discounts and cashbacks. Discounts and cashback options he can add. Okay, discounts and cashbacks he should able to add, so that he can speed up the sales. He can clear his inventory. Okay, and what else as a seller he should see from the product side? Sale the products also he should able to see, right? We haven't seen that. I mean, we have not noted it, but whatever sales is done, he should able to see sale information. Sale information. He should able to see what what items he say, sold out, and he should able to know, right? So what all he done, and for how much the settlement is done. Via the sale information only he can able to track. Otherwise, from where he will track? He added products, few products sold out, by after 1 month, when he try to see, maybe he may not see many products here, and if he don't know how many products, uh, you know um, cash settlement or payment settlement is done to him. So to know that, sale information if we can have, he can able to track how many products are sold, maybe with a date filter or month filter, via calendar filter, something he can able to see what all sales he done, and for what all products the settlement also done. Maybe he can able to see that sales information here. Okay, so that is also an important thing we forget to add, but yeah. And the sale information he can see, and product reviews also he should able to see, so that he can correct himself if you get bad reviews. So product wise reviews also he should able to see, product wise reviews, so that he can, he can add better products into the system. Or if there is any, anything he need to change, he can change, he can do the corrections from his end. So that product related reviews also he should able to see, and product tracking also he should able to see, right? Product tracking, like how, uh, product tracking from delivery partner, right? He should able to track it, that he need to do. And anything, I hope he will manage products. Once the products added to the cart, customer will buy, and whatever the customers uh, purchase the products, that information he can see. And product reviews also he should able to see. And product during product, you know let's say today he delivered 10 products, he should able to see how many products delivered successfully, or how many still in progress or in transit. He should able to see from the tracking, so that he can have better this thing, right? And he should able to see his manager information also, right? Who is manager for him? So he should able to access manager information. Manager information, at least manager phone number or email ID, or he should able to send some messages also through the system to system, or at least he should have his contact information to approach him. Let's say he added products into the system. Maybe personally, if you want to call the manager and inform, please review the products because iPhone is launched today only. So I brought multiple iPhones and I added into the system. As soon as you approve, that will go for the sales. So this is very critical. He may communicate it maybe by calling or by email. Okay, so manager information also should accessible to him. Okay, so that's it. Copy this as well and put it in FID. Seller part also done. Now, now customer, which is the critical module. Okay, customer is a critical module. Customer should able to sign up. You should able to sign up. Then you can have multiple options. SSO single sign-on option you can have for sign up and login via SSO. You should able to log in and sign up. And if you want to provide a registration page also, if you don't have any Gmail, Facebook account, right? You may give a register option. So through that register option, you can able to sign up and via login page. Okay, with this register information, he can able to log in. And the first thing when he logged into the system, see or ask first time, maybe you can ask pin code on the first, you know, login itself. Maybe first time if he's login, put a flag and identify, ask pin code on first login, or else during sign up, whatever pin code he has given, consider it as a his delivery location. If that is the case, show products, which products, default products, whatever products you are showing to everyone. Show default products along with the default products. They will do lot of algorithms internally. While you are talking, phones might listen also, right? Did you guys get that out? So when I talk with my wife something, right, shall we buy TV or shall we buy mobile phone, when the next minute when I open the phone, I used to see the advertisements in Facebook. Do you want to buy this TV or do you want to buy this phone? So something smart sensors are listening, maybe from Google, um, the Android OS, Google, right? The Google OS, it may listen as our interest, and it may update that interest to multiple e-commerce people. They may buy, sell that information. So immediately they will send advertisements by connecting with FB or Insta or YouTube. They will advertise that products. So maybe we attract immediately and we may show interest to buy. Okay, so along with the default products, they may show customer interest products list. Okay, excuse me if I write you know spelling mistakes. Okay, um, yeah, so customers interested products list. also. They can do that. Lot of algorithms they can write. Out of all these, at least we will try to implement a few important use cases. I'm not ensuring everything we can do, but if possible we will do them as well. Okay, so they will get this. How they will get customer interest information means, as I said, right, many partners will share that information immediately to the e-commerce providers. So e-commerce providers, what they will do, for each customer's interested products data, they might put it in Kafka somewhere else. Okay, for each user wise. So immediately as soon as user logs in, right, that interested products list also they will show immediately. Okay, so so much backend algorithms will execute, and they'll keep that information into somewhere in Kafka, and immediately it will populate to you as soon as you log in. So your login, it will listen immediately as a listener. The listeners will get the data from Kafka topic, and they will show it to you. Okay, along with that, customer should able to search. You should have a search option, search for products. Here quick search engine algorithms we should write. Maybe there are like Apache, Lucene we have. So all the data we used to keep by using key values pair. So when somebody search for a key, let's say if we try to search for a TV, so for the TV, we need to keep brand's information or the seller's information belongs to his pin code in a quick search, mechanism, and we need to bring that data instead of going to database and searching in a millions of records. Okay, so for quick access, maybe something a search engine algorithm we should write here to search the products. Once he search the products, uh, he should able to add the products into cart. Add products to cart. He should able to add them into cart, and finally he can check out. Once he add to cart, right, that information will be available into the system permanently. So today he may not interest, maybe tomorrow he can buy. So he may buy, or if he lose interest he may cancel it also. He may cancel it also. Buy or cancel. And once his purchase is done, right, he can track delivery. He can track the delivery, and once the delivery is done, we should able to review product. Once the delivery is done, we should send one notification, please review the product. So system need to send one review message or a review notification, so that he can able to review about that product. This is very important uh, from the business angle, so that we can understand whether the seller is adding good products or not. So the review products, or he may have cancel or return, or cancel. Once he get the product, he may return or cancel the product. He may return or cancel. So within the period, right, within the return or cancel period only, he should cancel it. So in system, we need to feed that as well. For each product, we need to give some buffer time to customer to think about that product and review himself, right? So then we can, let's say 10 days for a product. Within 10 days, he should, review properly and return it. Or else later, we are not going to accept it. Because for 10 days, if he used and if looks good to him, he should not return it. Maybe he can approach to customer care if there are any product related issues directly. And he should able to view his orders information, previous orders information, orders history, he or she should able to see. And what he should able to see, he will sign up, he will see products, he will search products, add products, buy them, track the delivery, review product, he can return or cancel. Finally he can see, he can able to see his order history. I think sufficient, right? If people are not talking, am I making sense, or is it okay? So let me, I'm audible, right, at least? Yes. Okay, great. Thank you. So customer use case also done. Then finally, a delivery agent. If you want to add him into the system, right? Or if you want to create one delivery module also, you can. So for the delivery person, we thought of having some requirement here, that what he can able to do with the system is. So as a delivery person, once delivery partner receives notification about the delivery, he or she should able to assign agent to pick and courier. He may do this manually, assigning it to agent, and but he should make sure that information is updated, like where the product is it delivered or not, right? At least that information he should able to update. So maybe it is not critical. Let me save this diagram. Save as customer use case. No, I don't buy. Yeah, delivery partner, update the delivery information, a prompt information he need to update. That much I think sufficient to him, at least for our use case, right? Seller is done, customer also done. Finally, delivery agents done. Now, if you want to draw sequence, can you guys take this as assignment? Sequence diagram for admin, like what he need to do first and what he need to do next. I'll give an example here. Model add diagram sequence, right? Yeah. So as part of sequence, correct me if I'm wrong. I learned all this in my degree only. Thereafter, I designed, while I was acting as a BA, and um, while I was have designing the entire scope, I did this. Later I never get the chance to do this much documentation. Okay, so lifeline means for each user, right? Where he will start. Let's say this sequence diagram is for customer, so customer need to do login every time. So this is the first line that he need to finish in a sequence, right? In a sequence, what tasks you do, if somebody assign a task to you, Or if you are going to office, what you will do? First you will wake up and you will fresh up. Next, then you will take, have your breakfast. Then you will go take your bus and you will drop at your office location. Then you will enter to the gate. You will show your ID and you will go to your desk. This is, like a step by step sequentially you are doing, you know, uh, the things. Similar way, if a customer wants to buy a product, first he need to log in. Then once after login, he can search products. So during login, right? Maybe after login, it may send a request from here to here, maybe from this page to this page. View products page. Then he can able to search here, and once after search, he can add products to cart. Add products, or he can remove products. Add or remove. Then finally he can check out buy products. Buy with UPI or options, whatever options you have. Once he buy, he should able to track it. So from this, what is the benefit means, as a developer, or if you are trying to explain about your system to any user, right? Easily he can able to understand. Okay, as a customer, I should log in first. Okay, next thing only I should able to do the search, right? So whoever is implementing such, he will realize that okay, I need to do authentication. For authenticated user only, I need to implement such. And once after such, only I can able to add. Who's doing that? Maybe somebody joined to it. Okay, so this is how sequence diagrams you need to create. Okay,